Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Saf in the City. Today we have a cool episode. We're going to talk about deep dilemmas that show value about who we are and the choices that we make. But these dilemmas are going to go into specific details and situations, and enjoy it. Daniel, what was the best part about today so far?
Honestly, like right now, like the fact that I'm about to go home. I had a really long day in school. Like,
Ouch, I thought he was going to say like the podcast right now.
yeah, like the podcast right now. That's what I'm saying.
That's what you meant by like go home from school?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
that.
you picking me up.
Oh, okay, thanks. All right, so let's delve into deep dilemma number one. All right, we're going to break it up. If you had the power to go any distance into the future and return a year later with whatever knowledge you could obtain during your visit, would you take it? If you had the power to go any distance into the future and return a year later with whatever knowledge you could obtain during your visit, would you do it?
100%.
That's number one.
100%.
Okay, how far into the future would you go?
I wouldn't want to go too much and like ruin my entire life.
You stay there for a year also.
Oh, I stay there for a year?
Yeah, you come back a year later.
Oh. I'd still do it.
Okay, how far would you go?
Not too much. Like I'd probably go like 2 years in advance. And be there for a year, whatever, come back in a year, and I already know, like, the next 365 days, what's going on. And, like, I'll just take advantage of that.
That's 2 years. So you know the next 700, whatever days.
No, I'm saying if I go for 2 years, and I come back a year later.
So you come back after a year. So you know the end of you want to have the whole second year, like, living there.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So when you end, you want the second year to be over.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you come back. Wow. That'd be cool. I actually wouldn't take this at all. I wouldn't go into the future. The whole point of life is for the surprise and to like, just grow and learn new things and experiences. Obviously, there's advantages, but for the sake of the deep dilemma, we're still gonna go into it and we're gonna talk about what we would do.
That's crazy.
That I wouldn't do it.
100%.
I would not take it. Okay, so this is the main question out of this. So, what would be the most valuable things to find out in your future?
See, I was thinking about it like in a different way. Like I wasn't thinking about it so deep, like the most valuable things.
This is deep dilemmas, bro.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking about it like I could just see who won like the Super Bowl, bet on them, and be rich
I knew
for
you were
life.
thinking betting, and I knew we were going to talk about that. That could be one thing
I'm
for
saying
sure.
That's probably the best way you could do it. Like if you want to be like a millionaire, like obviously like I don't like just being given stuff. I want to work and grind for it. But at the same time, like if I was just given the opportunity to do this, I would 100% do it.
Okay, so let's say you find out who won next year's Super Bowl. Would you place a bet like for $5 million before?
Yeah, 100%.
You wouldn't be scared to like.
If I found out, and I know it's 100% happening. Because there's no way I affected it.
I don't know. Did you watch The Flash? Barry went to the past to save his mom from dying, and when he came back to the future, like the whole world was different.
Yeah, watch.
So I'm saying maybe you're right. Maybe
That's
it would
TV.
be, but you wouldn't be scared. You wouldn't be scared that you affected the timeline.
No.
So how much would you throw on the Super Bowl winner?
Every dollar I have to my name, I would convince my parents like every single
Guys,
second.
Daniel does this anyway. Guys, they're gonna win. They're gonna win. But he hasn't been to the future. That's the thing.
Nah, if I actually knew what was happening, and I would also be low-key about it, because think about it like this. Let's say I end up betting $10 million on the winner, right? Let's say I bet $10 million, and then it's all over like the news, like this kid bets $10 million. It could somehow affect like the end result. But if I'm low-key and I really don't let anybody know about it, and like then there's no way.
How would you betting affect the end result?
Think about like it's all over the news. This kid bets $10 million, and like let's say Patrick Mahomes is like, damn, he bet, like it just changes. Everything could change by a small thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but you already saw it in the future, so like it went
But that's exactly what you were saying. That's before I came back. I could have switched something somehow. If I'm
so now you are scared about it.
And now I'm a little scared, but like that's what I'm saying. I'll be very low key about it. Do my own.
So I'm gonna take your logic, but apply it to my answer. So, right, clearly, like betting's a thing of value to you, and probably to me also. But so I would look at who I am. I would look at who I am as a person. Let's say I'll go with your answer and go 2 years into the future.
Alright.
And let's say I saw myself and I was really proud of myself. I would get back for the next 2 years and work really hard to get there. But if I didn't like myself in the 2 years, I'd come back and just work really, really hard for the next 2 years so I could be better than where I was. That's what I would do with it.
So it's just about like how good of a person you are.
Well, that's one thing. And then again, I'd also look at some bets, obviously. I don't think I'd want, because you have a year, you could just memorize every game. Like, then what? What's going to happen when you win all this money? Like, life's not really.
You don't even have to sweat and memorize every game. Just memorize one game and put all your money on that.
That's true. You could do that, but I think there's better values to.
Obviously, there's more. Like, guys, I'm not trying to sound like a
degenerate.
Yeah.
All right,
like
so what else?
DJ.
So give us another thing.
More. Like, yeah, like what Ethan was saying. Like, I would see how good of a person I am. I would see like maybe if I'm with someone, like girlfriend potentially, like see how she's treating me, see if it's like good to be in, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Maybe if you saw you were unhappy, you try to do things
Just
differently.
stay away from that.
But what if by
or
doing the
better
things,
myself before?
what if by doing the things differently, you ended up with that girl? You know, you come back from the future because you don't like this girlfriend you
That's
had.
crazy to think about. That's way too much. I don't know. How do you even think like that?
I don't know. It's deep dilemmas. But you
It is.
just try to put yourself on a better path.
Yeah,
I think that's what you try to do.
100%.
Yeah. So anything else that you'd want to go to the future with? You go 2 years into the future.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't want to.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm changing my whole answer.
Jeez.
Bro, let's say I go to the future and I see something that like I really like I wasn't ready to see. You know what I'm saying? And then I come back and like I know it's like it's gonna happen. Like I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to like.
I get what you're saying. So what's
experience
something
that
that would scare you? Well, it could be both
I don't
ways. Though.
want-
That's what I was saying. I was saying it more positively before. That's why I said no, because I want to get the excitement of it happening. But you're saying in a negative way. Oh, like I don't want this to scare me.
Yeah, like I don't want to bring it up right now, but there's a lot of things.
I hear it.
You know,
All right.
Yeah, there's a lot of things.
Keep Deep Dilemmas chill, bro. Ready to eat for everyone, as always.
Yeah.
Maybe Deep Dilemmas could be PG-13.
Maybe.
What about going to the past? Would you change anything?
No. I love my life. Everything was meant to be for a reason. I always believed in that my whole life. God does everything for a reason. So I would never change anything.
I agree with that. Obviously, there was, things in the past that we didn't like, but they helped shape us to be who we
That's
are.
literally, I'm happy who I am. Yeah.
All right, that's chill. All right, so that's Deep Dilemma number 1. And we have a second Deep Dilemma for tonight also. All right. Given the choice of anyone in the world, who do you want as your dinner guest? Your friend, your lover, a celebrity?
Ask me right now?
Yeah.
Definitely not a friend. Like, I've had dinner with you guys before. Like, obviously, I'll take this for, like, all right.
But it's like one dinner.
One dinner.
Yeah.
It could be
it's like the
anyone in the world,
grand-
like Moshe Rabbeinu.
It's the grand dinner.
It could be like anyone.
Yeah, we can do all time. We'll do a current and we'll do an all time.
Oh, my God.
That's not a person, bro. Come on.
Fine. Do you know your answer?
I have some things in mind.
Okay, like me, like I want to say like Stephen Curry, obviously, because that was like my idol.
That
And
could
shit,
be
but,
an
like
answer.
no, I don't want to. No, I want to like if I had to actually choose one person. Wow, I really don't know, bro. I want to hear your answer first.
Okay, so it's tough because obviously, like your friends, your family, your lover, but those are people you see all the time.
Yeah.
We're just saying this like a grand dinner, so I think the point is to have someone more
I don't answer.
celebrity. We'll get back to you. Okay, so I think if I had one dinner, I'd have to pick Juice WRLD.
Yep, that's what I was gonna say.
No way.
I swear to God, that was my answer.
Because Juice WRLD's my guy. Like, I would really love to like pick his brain and just talk to him. I wouldn't obviously use him for his drug talks. Juice WRLD's been my favorite artist. I think he's a master of two things: love and drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very wise. So I would really just pick his brain and talk to him, and I think that he had a real good vibe with him going.
I swear, I don't know why I wasn't thinking about that before. Juice WRLD would be the best possible dinner. It would just like I don't know. I would do anything for that. Where would you go with him?
Where'd I go with him?
Like on Central Avenue.
It has to be on Central.
Yeah.
I can't take like Juice WRLD as Sunflower.
That'd be so weird.
What is Juice WRLD like, bro? I don't know. I feel like Doma's a classic answer. Doma's,
That's
for people
true.
that don't know, it's just like a nice steakhouse, good vibe, get some drinks going.
That's true.
Where do you take Juice WRLD? Like to Dave's?
I was thinking that, but nah, you gotta go
Dave's
all
the
out.
pizza store, if anyone that doesn't know. I want it to be more like a hotel, like behind, you know what I'm saying? Like a secret room type of thing.
That'd be
Private
so
room, like
chill.
chefs like bringing you out things. But what about if it's a final meal? If you have like one final meal, then who are you going to choose it with?
Whoa.
You could still pick Juice WRLD, but
One final meal.
Yeah,
like,
'cause the
for
reason-
me, like this is my last meal. Then
I don't know about like you're dying, but like your life goes on, but like you just get this. Oh no, yeah, I guess this is
do I
your
like
final
see my
meal.
family after this?
No, yeah, because we answered because we see our friends and family all the time, so we went to the celebrity. I think this has to be a final meal. It could be a lover. You could say right now we're both single,
Oh,
but you could
no,
say I
lover.
pick my lover.
I don't have a lover.
I know, but it's this.
Oh, you said my future lover?
Yeah, you could pick that.
Oh, so okay, so I don't know, bro.
What if
These
it's-
are,
what if-
these are tough questions.
What if you pick the lover and it ends up being that girlfriend in 2 years from now?
Nah.
You'd be so mad at yourself.
But she wouldn't be my lover if she wasn't treating me right
But let's say Chas
or I
v'shalom,
wasn't happy.
let's say God forbid in 2 years, like that's when your life was over, and like at the time she was your lover.
I guess. I
But we
don't
can
know
assume
what
it's
I
not
choose,
going to be.
bro.
So you
yeah, I wouldn't. I'm assuming 100%.
yeah, you can assume that you have a one for you out there.
Like obviously, like hey, I'll take two of my siblings. I don't know.
No, you're
bro.
picking Julie. It's Daniel's little sister.
Oh, whoa, Julie, if you're listening to this, like,
Julie, we love you. But
it's her
do you think
birthday today. I
Happy
give her a
birthday,
shout out to
Julie.
Jules.
Do you think she would pick you?
No,
Okay, so
she'd pick my mom.
what do you pick your mom?
I'll take both my parents.
You get one,
I
bro.
would die and let them have
You
the
get
dinner
one
together.
person.
That's what I would do.
What? Daniel, you get one person to go to
Bro, I
dinner
can't do.
with.
Alright, so keep it at juice. Keep it at juice.
You so to avoid picking between your mom and your
Stop,
dad, you're
stop.
picking Juice World.
I'm not picking between one of my parents right now. I love both of them equally. They're both the best parents.
Wow.
Who would you choose? Oh, let me put you on the
If
spot.
I had one person to go to dinner with,
Yeah, well, final dinner.
it'd be between.
No, no, between you gotta choose one person.
Okay, so I'm narrowing it down to two.
Oh, fine, fine.
Either my dad or my brother Ari.
Dang.
Oh wait, maybe my lover though. You gotta have that in mind, bro. Because this could be like you're 80 and like you just went through a whole life with her. You know, it could be that. Uh, but it's hard to say that right now. You know what?
No, I'm choosing my lover. You're right.
I'm not choosing my lover because
100%.
at this point in my life, obviously like the lover in the future hopefully will be good, whoever they end up being. But they haven't done enough for me now, and my dad and my brother have done a lot more for me. So
I feel that. I respect that.
they get. I think it has to be my dad. I feel like he's just given me more than anyone else in my life, and I'd get to like thank him. And obviously we still have a good time and laugh. And both my dad and my brother have a very good balance of seriousness and just chilling and laughing. So, but my
I feel
dad's
that.
he's given me the most. So to not give him the last meal is just not right.
It's a good answer.
I love you, Dad. Daniel loves you too.
Yeah, I love you.
Thanks.
Nah, I'm gonna do my lover. Like fact, you just made me realize it.
I hear that. By the way, yeah, I could definitely see my answer changing, but I think right now it's just hard for me to imagine myself in a like with a lover. I know that it's possible and that it definitely could
It's
happen
gonna
for my
happen.
future.
It's gonna.
Hopefully, but right now the way my life's gone, it's just really hard to see myself in a relationship or just having that type of person to like care about.
Can I ask you a question? That's
Yeah.
totally off topic.
It's deep dilemmas, bro.
Do you believe in soulmates?
Like in a way, I'll tell you. So I'll start with this. I think that any person that you find attractive, if you got put in a situation to marry them, I think over time you fall in love with them. That's one. That's one.
That's a crazy take.
I think love is something you make
I
work.
agree.
You can have different levels of connections with people, but if this is what you're saying, like I think there is a one that is best suited for you. If you call that a soulmate, then I say yes, I believe in soulmates. But I do think that you could marry like the number 2 or 3 option for you and have a great life and be happy.
Oh, I agree with that.
So, but yeah, I do think there's someone that's
But that
best
first
suited
take you
for
just
you.
said was terrible.
I don't think so.
Someone you find attractive, like you could just force love
Not
with it.
okay. Obviously, if they're like an asshole and you're not vibing with them, okay, it's okay. I think that someone you find attractive, that's just like a normal person. Over time, you find ways to connect, and if you got put in a situation, we're gonna get married. Yes, the first year is gonna be hard. It's gonna take a lot of time, but you'd eventually like have jokes together and spend a lot of time together and introduce each other to your families. Like I think over time, you definitely fall in love. I think it would take more time, and it'll be after you're married.
Maybe.
Because you're making it work. You're not saying like, oh, I'm getting divorced. Like this is your wife now. There are people that do like arranged marriages, more like back then, but that have had like good lives. So I think something like that could work. And attraction is obviously key. But even someone that you're not so attracted to, like I think you'd end up being attracted to them. But I think that's hard to gain attraction and to gain love. But I think someone attractive, it's easier to gain love.
It's easier, but you said like
You think in 5 years
anyone
you
you
wouldn't
find
love them?
depends on the personality, bro. I could easily find someone really attractive, but our personalities just don't match at all. And even if we try forcing it, just won't work out together. Like
If you guys were both like nice people, yeah, I get it depends. It depends how different the values are from each other. That's the answer, I think. If your values are so out of whack, it's never gonna work. But if you could find ways to like live in middle grounds that work for both of you, I think you can make it work. Because with time, you end up connecting with anyone. It's how it works. The more time you spend with someone, the more you're gonna like them.
all right.
So you believe in soulmates?
I believe there is a soulmate. Like there's 7 billion people in the world. Like there has to be a soulmate. But I believe like what you said, like the second and third, like,
So
like
you can make it
real
work.
talks. Like whoever's listening to this and you're married, like you probably do think like the person you're married to is your soulmate. Like I don't know, I feel bad saying it, but
I
like
think
real
they know
talks,
that they
like
could have made it work with someone else, but I think they
yeah, like they're probably
believe
not
they've-
actually your soulmate. It's just like
Why? I think they
You're
believe
both-
that they found the best person that was for them.
I don't know,
I think most
if you
people-
believe that, that's very good.
Why? I think
Yeah.
most people that got married, like it was quote unquote like their soulmate, like the one that was meant to be for them.
Maybe. Never know. I can't really talk about this yet
That's
because
true.
we're both like too young to like really understand.
Yeah, I hear. So, all right, I have another question.
What's up?
So, what do you seek for in a partner that you don't expect from in a friend? Obviously, physicality, but that aside.
I seek for a partner that I don't expect from a friend.
Sorry, Daniel's been in 2 long relationships in the past. He's had a year single now, so
Yeah,
we're putting him
more
to the
than a
test
year,
right
more than a
now.
year. Um,
Should I start?
yeah, started.
All right.
I'm
So
trying to think for a good answer.
from a lover, I think you need more consistency. I think
Okay,
you need someone that's going to be more like by your side,
I agree with that
more
100%.
support. I think you need more honesty. Obviously, a good friend should be honest, but spouse,
It's all
partner.
about trust. The relationship's all about trust, in
Okay,
my
so how do you
opinion.
get more trusting? What do you seek from in a partner, like to get that trust? It's harder because there's more things to be trustworthy
For me,
with.
yeah, you're asking me this question. For me, the thing is, when I have like a partner, I really like. I feel like it's people can say it's unhealthy, but I like talking to the person like a lot. Like people,
Consistency,
yeah, like but like a lot. Like I like always being able to just like text the person whenever,
like
like
sending them
every single.
paragraphs at the gym like that.
Nah, not like that.
Oh, not like
There's
that.
no way they're listening, right?
Nah.
Good. Oh, what's it called? I just like talking to my person a lot. Like I just want to like, not like in a stalker way, like know where they are and everything, but like I just like being on top of everything. See, like just I don't know, keep in touch with them like every single day, like a good amount, and like in a friend like Saffron went to Israel, and there could have been like a few days
A
in a
few
row
weeks.
where yeah where we just didn't even speak, but like when we see each other, like obviously
Agreed.
we're still
You guys
boys,
have to
like
rely
nothing
on each
changed.
other.
Like yeah, like for my girl, like I know we're gonna have to be like talking like every day, like that's just
It's
what I
hard
am.
because you have to rely on each other, but you don't want to get lost in it. I feel like a lot of couples like rely on each other for their personalities. A strong relationship is when the two individuals are at their strongest together. So it's about that balance.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I hope this mic's working, bro.
yeah, I think it's working. Here, our lights are on. I hope my lights are on. I can't see mine. But so what about
It
this?
is.
I think we're both gonna have the same answer, but it's simple, but yet not simple. Would you rather only have a partner and no friends, or only have friends and no partner?
Feel bad saying this, but 100% only have a partner. 100. That's your answer too,
I
right?
think so.
100%.
I
That's
think
not
so
a question.
because in the end of the day, like that's the your life goal. Like the way life is structured in most of our lives is to like find that partner, and you end up drifting from your friends. And of course, it's nice to always have them, but that's who you really build your life with. So even
100%.
though I haven't found that, I think that's something that I'd be willing to invest in. I have a question though.
Lose us for that. What's up?
How long? How long would you give up your friends for a time? Because right now you're not getting married. So let's
Mm-hmm.
say you had to give up your friends now, or how much longer would you have to give up your friends before you got married? Like you could give away your friends for a year, but then you have the partner. So like you don't know when you're getting married, but what's the longest amount of time you're willing to give up your friends for in order to only have your partner? Because if it's in like 8 years, maybe it's not worth it if you have to lose your friends now.
It would still be worth it.
Really?
I
That
think
I don't
so.
know if I would take.
8 years. How old am I right now? I'm 19. I'll be 27.
What does your life look like now for the next? Would you just start dating now?
Yeah, I'll just try every day. But I have like no friends, like I'm losing all my friends.
Yeah.
I still got my family though.
Yeah, you got your fam.
Yeah, I don't think that like the really like the longest it would be is like if I'm like 30 something, like 35, 40.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I
You go a
swear.
long
Even
time.
if I'm like 35, like I was
You
still
can't
gonna
have
like
your
do
whole
it.
20s with no friends. That'd actually be the worst thing
I
ever.
would, but yeah, I would just start dating. I don't know.
And
Like I
hope
would
you
be with
find
my
someone.
family all day, bro. You can't not have like I can't not have I can't not create a family, not have kids and shit.
No, I hear you. Because yeah, the way life's structured is
Like
that's
even
where
if
we
I
want.
have to wait till I'm like 40, I guess. Like I think it's still worth it, honestly.
I hear. When I was younger, I used to tell myself I think I'll get married like 22, 23. Being 20 now, 2, 3 years is a long time, but I see that still being like a little too soon. Obviously, I'll see where life takes me, but
I agree. I think 25 is the perfect age. I always thought that since I was a kid.
25 could be chill, honestly.
25
You
is
have the
so
first
chill.
half of your 20s to just vibe and like do the things that you
I want to
can't do.
find her like mid 23,
I feel
be with her for like
that.
almost 2 years, and 25 we start getting
It's
married.
hard though. Like to be honest, I get so caught up in it between like social media and like couples around. I'm someone that have not had a lot of partners. So like I've been trained to want that, and actually now I'm at a point in my life where I'm much more trying, at least much more focused on myself and my growth and just chilling. But it's hard because sometimes I'll see like a movie, a show, social media, like I mentioned, and be like, oh damn, I want this. But then I see, like, honestly with you, the amount
So,
of times I've seen you arguing and just
yo,
wasting
stop,
so
stop.
much time. Like no, like I like it makes me in a way thankful also.
Bro, it was high school, bro.
Yeah, I understand that. Obviously now it
Yo,
wouldn't be like
everything he's
that.
saying, yo, guys, I'm not crazy. This was 3 years ago. Nah, not 3. Whatever. It was high school. Like I was just there was a lot of drama going on, but like right now, like I'm much more mature.
Thank
Yeah,
God.
thank God.
We're figuring out our ways.
Yeah, everything happens for a reason. No
Also, I think I
regrets.
told you this. Like being shomer now, like forcing myself into a shomer relationship is just not really what I'm looking to do. If somehow anyone's listening to this that doesn't know what shomer is, it's not touching girls, waiting for the one to keep it special. But okay, our friend called us. I forgot to put on do not disturb. But anyway, just to finish it, the point is that right now I feel like we're at a point in our lives where it's actually really good to be single and just grow yourself. And
100%.
we have to figure out who we want to be
Best
before
time.
we're ready to include someone else.
100%. I agree. I was on the phone with you like a few weeks ago talking to you about this. No, or was that Shalimov?
No, I think we're talking about this.
It's 100% true. Like right now we're 19, 20 years old. Right now it's the time to grind, like mature, just like better ourselves. And then once we're ready and like good enough to like be with our future girl, then God will bring her to us.
Hondo P, bro. Here's the quote. Ready? If you chase butterflies, they'll run away. But if you take the time to build a garden, the butterflies will come to you. And if they don't, you're still left with the garden.
Psh, I like that.
Yeah. So for everyone that made it here, that quote is honestly a beautiful quote. I hope that we can all take that with us. Daniel, any final remarks? It was honestly great to have you as a guest.
Thank you. It was great being here. Whoever's listening to this and made it this far deep,
You're a real one.
Yeah.